So, as always, I thought I'd just quickly give you guys a couple of last minute tips since you have your O level math exam tomorrow, all the October November students. So, a couple of things that I will not be doing in this video is I will not be telling you I will not be giving you guys a guest paper. Okay, if you've been following my content, you know I don't like to do that, nor will I be commenting on what the difficulty level of the paper will be. Okay, I don't think anyone at this point can comment anything related to that. I mean, nobody has seen the paper, so it's just not possible. Anyway, what I will be saying is the things that you need to be doing right now. And again, if you've been following, this is the stuff that I've been saying over and over again, so it's just a repetition of what I've already said. Since there was no paper one in the mini series, and this time of course there is, so you guys will be sitting for paper one. So couple of things. Yes, there are a couple of topics that are very likely to come in paper one, so I would strongly suggest and urge you to do a quick skim through of those topics. But whatever you do not try and solve a full length paper right now. That's not a good idea. If anything, you should be giving yourself a break. I'm sure you've studied, I'm sure you've all put in your effort as much as you could have, so I think you deserve a break. You don't want to end up stressing yourself out just before the exam. Okay, you don't want to enter into a panic mode. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself. So give yourself a break, relax. If you're afraid, I know that's easier said than done. A lot of you are probably will probably end up feeling guilty if you start relaxing at this point. So if you think there are a couple of things, or if you're in a state where you think that you're just forgetting everything, so what you should do is you should probably try and write all that stuff down. Like, just to give you an example, there are some topics, as I was saying earlier, that are, I'm not saying they will be, again, don't misquote me please, but they are very often tested in paper one. Topics like loci, topics like matrices, functions, angle properties of circles. What else do you have? Algebra, some decimal multiplication, addition, some arithmetic and stuff like that. Kinematics sometimes, probability. So what you can do is you can maybe write all those formulas down, okay, just so that that it's just a state of mind that you're in. It's not actually the case that you've forgotten everything. Okay, inequalities also, graphical inequalities. So just write all that stuff down. You'll find plenty of content on my Instagram also, content related to inequalities, content related to loci. So you can write all that stuff down just so that that this is actually not the case. You feel like you're forgetting, but that's not the case. Okay, and one thing you should also go over is some basic algebra. So basic algebra, algebraic identities, factorization, and all of that. I'll try and find a post on my Instagram and share it on my story so that you guys can see it from there. And again, I cannot emphasize on this enough that you need a good night's sleep. That is very, very important. You need a fully functioning brain. Okay, you need to be vigilant. You don't want to end up making silly errors in the exam. It's paper one, calculator is not going to be allowed, so try not to sneak in one also. So it's always best that you check your answer as you go along rather than completing the paper and then coming back. You're not sure if you'll have time to do that. Okay, and keep track of time also. Another very important thing, make sure to wear a watch. Okay, not a smartwatch, I think those aren't allowed, but yeah. Or if you're sitting in a place where the clock is clearly visible, then that's not going to be a problem. But whatever it is, just do keep track of time in the question you answer. For example, you don't want to end up spending half an hour and still be on question number 3 or question number 4. Okay, and if you feel like there's a question right in the middle of the paper which is kind of difficult, or it's from a topic or a concept that you're not absolutely sure of, or it's from a topic that you haven't been able to prepare so well, that's fine. It's completely normal. Okay, it's what you can do is you can skip that question, do a couple of questions that you have prepared from the topics that you have prepared well, and then come back. Okay, just get your confidence level up, and if you do that, hopefully you'll have a better approach towards that question which you were unable to solve initially. And then having said that, do a quick stationery check. Make sure you have all the right tools: pencil, razor, scale, sharpener, compass, protractor, geometry box. Basically, make sure to do all of that, and do not engage in unnecessary discussions regarding what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay, or again, one thing I always say is that stay away from extremely over optimistic people and some extremely pessimistic people. Okay, extremely positive and extremely negative people. there are always a couple of people who, regardless of how well prepared they are, they'll always be in a state of panic, and they'll probably end up getting you into that state also, that I haven't prepared well at all, I'm probably failing tomorrow. These are the things that they say, so you don't want to talk to those people, okay? So, because how well or how not so well they're prepared shouldn't matter to you. What should matter to you is how well prepared you are, okay? And I wasn't able to put up a lot of content for math uh, for October November for a couple of reasons, but I hope the content that I've already put uh, from before has helped you guys. I really hope that. And yeah, that's about it. But again, one thing that you shouldn't be doing right now is solving full length past paper questions, and you should be planning to get a good night's sleep, because that's vital if you want to do well tomorrow. And don't do anything that's out of routine, okay? Whatever it is that's part of your routine, make sure to do that. And yeah, that's about it. And once you're done with the exam, do let me know how it goes. I wish you guys the best of luck. I hope you guys make your teachers, your parents, and whoever's put in effort so far for you to reach this level, you end up making all of them proud. So yeah, take care. See you in the next video. Bye bye.